punk revolution now. Today we're going to be talking about the most epic thing in the world, which is corporations destroying society. Well, I'm only half kidding. Just for a little context, folks, Bandcamp has, and I'm not paid by Bandcamp. I'm not working for Bandcamp. I guess I'm paid by Bandcamp because people buy my music on Bandcamp, but that's, you know what I mean. Bandcamp has been just such an incredible source for artists. Such an incredible resource for artists. And it seems like that is all on the precipice of changing due to, well, the freaking system. I'm not exaggerating. So I'm going to get more into like the magic of Bandcamp and everything. But so I'll give you a sneak peek. Basically, so as you can see on my Twitter here, we've got JJ Skolnick, who has been the senior editor of Bandcamp. And they tweeted that after nearly 8 years at Bandcamp, they've been laid off, and about half of the company was laid off today. We're going to get to that and why that is such a pierce through the heart for the indie music community. And it all starts with Epic Games. Epic Games, the creator of Fortnite, Epic Games. That's where the story really starts. So if we go back to, I actually have it somewhere. I have all these tabs. Let me see which tab it is. All right, so Bandcamp United, Bandcamp's union, released this kind of statement. They kind of walk through it. So basically, I'm going to read it here. On September 28th, Epic Games announced a sale. Wait, hold on. This is not even the start of the story. We have to go back even further. Hold up. When did Bandcamp get sold to Epic Games? March 2022. Okay, so thank you, Bing AI. Yes, I use Bing now because I like AI. Okay, screw you. I'll do what I want. So, Bandcamp. So, Bandcamp was sold to Epic Games in March of 2022. All right? So, that's pretty disgusting. Well, it wasn't actually disgusting. It was confusing. Because let me just kind of take it back. Let's take a step back and talk about Bandcamp. Why is Bandcamp so freaking amazing? Why did I say at the beginning this is like the best resource for artists? One, because it lets me upload my music to their website for free on a very beautiful website, which is very nice. Two, a lot of artists, including myself, it's their most profitable platform for them to make money off their music and their merchandise. Like me, some bigger artists maybe will make more money from Spotify and record labels, but for indie artists, which is what we need to focus on and give a crap about, Bandcamp is like the best platform for indie artists to make money. Three, all the people who freaking use Bandcamp to listen to music are indie nerds, music nerds who like underground stuff, so they're the most likely to find your stuff and appreciate it. And four, the big kahuna that I don't think a lot of people fully grasp and fully understand unless you're a musician is Bandcamp Daily. So check out Bandcamp Daily. Bandcamp Daily, you're probably already familiar with it if you're an indie music lover. But if you're not familiar with it, it is the best source, hands down, period, in my opinion. There's a lot of good ones, but I think it's the best freaking source for, like, music journalism, what kind of underground indie scenes. I mean, look, I just opened this up and you can see it says, a deep dive into Texas alt country. That is a freaking fantastic, like, I want to read that. And look, we can click into it. Look at this. Beautiful web. Look how beautiful this is. What a gorgeous website. I feel like a lot of the music journalist websites I see either are, one, they become more and more like pitchfork.com, more ad-friendly, more pop-focused, more focused on big artists, big names, poppy, corporate, pitchfork.com, making money off ads. Or they go in the other direction where if they don't want to focus solely on big artists, maybe they'll focus on small artists. But to be entirely frank, writing journalism about small artists is not a very profitable business model. So a lot of music blogs that focus on small artists are either completely covered in advertisements to a disgusting degree that it's not even a usable website. I'm not going to name any names, but you've probably have seen those. It seems like the only people who use those websites are people who are musicians who are sharing their own music. I don't know, whatever. what was it? Yeah, or indie blogs die, and Bandcamp has been an amazing source for actually covering underground music scenes and underground artists and fantastic artists. Wow. If we go back to Bandcamp, I love this part here. It says Bandcamp has made $193 million in the last year. Okay, so actually, I'm sorry. Fans have paid artists $193 million in the last year. So, we can kind of do the math. We know that Bandcamp is taking a cut of that. I don't know exactly the percentage, but let's say Bandcamp revenue is probably around 20 million a year. And, if they have a staff of like 50, 60, 70 people who are music journalists, highly doubt that any of them are making $200K a year. Long story short, it looks like, if you do the math, it doesn't take too much to figure out that Bandcamp is probably a profitable website. So you got a profitable website that is continuing to serve artists like myself. Thank you, Bandcamp. Continuing to write editorials that are fantastic and beautiful, that are pretty much, they just basically don't exist anywhere else. I mean, they do. But just to the quality and quantity and to the degree of Bandcamp, just basically unprecedented. And yes, maybe in the short term, having Bandcamp Daily, where you have all these beautiful, well-written, thoughtful articles written, but you don't get to plaster it with ads everywhere. Maybe in the short run, that's not profitable. But in the long run, it's clearly worked very well for Bandcamp because they have so many people who are very loyal to the site. So many people who, when they think of Bandcamp, they immediately think of a team of writers and journalists and musicians and music lovers who are very much interested in putting social responsibility and taking care of just the well-being of our society over profits. And they're still profitable anyway, so voila, that's a great thing. And then we have, like I said, going back, this is where it gets crazy. March 2022 is when shiz hit the fan. And Bandcamp was sold to Epic Games. So keep that in mind. March 2022, Bandcamp is sold to Epic Games. And we're all like, WTF is going on? Because God knows, Bandcamp is this indie indie website being sold to the people who freaking made Fortnite and a bunch of other big games. And then we go to around March. I'm sorry, I got all these tabs open. March of 2023. So there hadn't been really too much noise going on. Like everyone is like speculating like when is... Yeah, so March of 2023, everyone is like, when the heck is Epic Games going to do something? You don't just buy Bandcamp and then do nothing. Are you going to integrate the music into Fortnite? Are you going to turn it into a new Spotify competitor? What are you going to do, Epic Games? We were all kind of waiting with bated breath, hoping that nothing would change too drastically besides maybe Epic Games having more resources to just kind of make the... Bandcamp app faster, whatever. Those are the optimistic takes. And then we got on March 2023 is when Bandcamp United, which is the Bandcamp Union. Bandcamp workers had organized and started a union. I think the whole world was watching and like, why do the Bandcamp workers feel the need to start a union? I think it's a good idea when you have an amazing website. An amazing team of workers who, let's be real, when you have a freaking website that exists in the ether, the Bandcamp is literally just their workers. You know what I mean? That's just what Bandcamp is. It's just their workers. So the reason why Bandcamp is so good is because of their team. So they formed this union and they kind of put a little bit of a fight to get recognized. And then they do get recognized as a union. When was it? Maybe I have to go back to this document here. Yeah. No. There's so many dates. It doesn't matter. At one point, the Bandcamp Union was actually recognized by Epic Games, and that's all great until... Here we go. Got all these links. Oh my God. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, what kind of freaking website? Like, this is a hideous website compared to Bandcamp. Sorry. Where do I log in or Why would I freaking log in or subscribe to read that ugly ass website? All right. So, spoiler alert: Bandcamp sells. Epic Games sells Bandcamp to Songtradr. And God knows what the hell Songtradr is. So yeah, this was literally like 3 weeks ago. This was like 2-3 weeks ago. Songtradr. So the news comes out that Songtradr is buying Bandcamp from Epic Games. Songtradr is a music licensing platform and marketplace. No, we don't. No, Songtradr is just look at this. I hate these corporations where they just add an LY or an R without an E at the end just to make it as like vaguely soulless of a goddamn corporate name as possible. Comes in and is buying Bandcamp from Epic Games. Who knows why? Who knows what the hell Songtradr is? Maybe Epic Games, to be entirely frank, just speculating, maybe Epic Games was like, I don't want to have to continue owning Bandcamp if they're going to freaking have a union. I don't know. That's a speculation. I think probably more likely, honestly, is the workers were sensing some unease and some uncertainty with Epic Game buying Bandcamp. Maybe there's some buyer's remorse, and then they unionized to protect themselves. Who knows what was going on? But Songtradr comes in and buys Bandcamp, and then we get the Bandcamp union says, join us in demanding Songtradr recognize our union. And this was posted 2 weeks ago. And I'm like, wait, what? Songtradr is there what? Like why would you buy Bandcamp if you're not going to recognize their union? Because that's like I don't know, that's like me buying, like going to a socialist library and buying a socialist library and then not recognizing their union. Like that's, or just like not selling, like it's just like you don't, it's just like immediately like, okay, I understand why people who are buying and selling corporations would not want to recognize the union. I know why. It's because they're trying to make some money. But like trying to make money off Bandcamp, I don't know. It's just kind of sickening a little bit, you know? So anyways, where were we? So Bandcamp, so this is Pitchfork. Bandcamp seeks union recognition from company's new owner. And that was, you know, a reasonable demand. And look, if Songtradr isn't going to recognize, the union, that's one thing, but they released this statement. Basically, Bandcamp sends a petition over to Songtradr a letter asking that Songtradr recognizes them, and they respond with this awful letter here. We have received Bandcamp United's letter and are reviewing it. Supporting the Bandcamp community will be our number one priority once the purchase is completed. Songtradr does not own or control Bandcamp yet. We are in the process of acquiring Bandcamp from Epic Games, and we expect the transaction to close within the next few weeks. Epic has committed to running Bandcamp Friday as planned and will ensure Bandcamp can continue to operate and support artists through this transition. Not all Bandcamp employees will receive offers from Songtradr. Based on its current financials, Bandcamp requires some adjustments to ensure a sustainable and healthy company that can serve its community of artists and fans long into the future. Those that don't receive offers within the next few weeks will receive severance from Epic as a part of their layoffs as communicated on September 28th. We will work towards a fair and equitable outcome for the global members of the Bandcamp team. Songtradr is planning to keep all existing Bandcamp services that fans and artists love, including Bandcamp Fridays, Bandcamp Daily, and its artists' first revenue share. Okay, so basically, just to really drive the point here, because I can't emphasize this enough. Bandcamp's union asks Songtradr to please recognize our union. And Songtradr responds by saying, first off, dodging the question, not saying yes or no. Yes, we'll recognize your union. No, we're not going to recognize your union. Dodges that. And responds with a letter where they say, not only are we not going to acknowledge your union, but we're going to fire some of you too. And then we find out today that not only did they fire some employees, they fired about half of the team. So, and they're saying they're going to continue running these services, Bandcamp Daily, Bandcamp Fridays, etc., with half the team. It's giving me flashbacks to when Elon Musk bought Twitter and changed it to X. Maybe if you are a vulture, a hungry vulture, maybe there's a better metaphor. Maybe if you're a hungry hippo, in the short term, maybe it's better for you to fire half of the team while trying to maintain the same level of service. But as we all know, Elon Musk tried that. And Twitter has been a huge loss for Elon Musk. So, Songtradr, maybe you're going to fire half the Bandcamp Daily team. But Bandcamp's wholesome, epic, amazing staff is deeply tied to why so many people continue to love Bandcamp. And yes, it's true. You probably don't need a whole team of people publishing all this amazing journalism on an ad-free website to make a buck. That's probably a less profitable thing to do. But holy fuck, dude. You are so stupid. If you're gonna do some evil shit like this, could you maybe buy Bandcamp and then do it gradually over the course of a year, or wait a year to do it? Don't announce that you're doing it literally before you even own Bandcamp. Could you at least try to figure out what the hell the ins and outs of Bandcamp are? It's just so shocking. It's like, I know that corporations do stuff like this all the time, where they put profits over workers. No crap. That's not surprising. It's not surprising that this eventually is going to hit Bandcamp as well. The thing that's surprising, though, is how callous and short-sighted and cruel this is. That's just the thing. It's like, oh my god, should I start boycotting Bandcamp now? Is that what I gotta do? Is that what we have to do, is boycott Bandcamp? Is that even feasible? If I already have all my music up there and it's a great website for me to make money off of, am I really gonna go ahead and remove all my music off of it? Sounds like that's probably not gonna work, because a lot of artists tried that with Spotify and that did literally nothing. I don't know. It's and I don't want to boycott Bandcamp if half the team is still on there. I kind of want to support the half that stays on. But, I really, I recognize a lot of these names of artists within Bandcamp's staff and the Bandcamp community, and they're just really interesting, smart people. And I pray to God basically what I want is Bandcamp Daily to just kind of exist forever. And because Bandcamp Daily has just been so awesome. I've used Bandcamp Daily as a source for a lot of my videos too. And I'm just afraid that's just not going to simply be able to possibly exist, because Bandcamp Daily was probably pretty well subsidized by the Bandcamp model of how artists were making revenue. And those were intimately connected. Because you have a great small artist pop up on Bandcamp Daily, then it pays for itself when people go buy that music. But I don't know, whatever. I don't know. I'm speculating a lot here. I don't work for Bandcamp. I don't know crap about what's gonna come next. But it just sucks, because when Epic Games bought Bandcamp, there was the pessimists who said exactly what's happening right now would happen, and there was the optimists who said that Epic Games would have a lot of resources to improve the Bandcamp technology while building upon an already very effective, awesome business model. And now, well, we've got the short-sighted, anonymous, faceless assholes that are swooping in, being like, oh, this is a profitable purchase, and I can make it even more profitable by firing half the team. Just some ass. And it's gonna have huge repercussions for tens of thousands of artists and fans. Like, what the hell? What the hell? It's so it's the most transparently just putting money over, like, just like, even if you just take the money, like, even if you take the, like, how much money could this be making, whoever is doing this Songtradr? How much is it? Let's say from buying Bandcamp and firing half the team, the owner of Songtradr is making $1 million a year or something crazy like that. How could you live with yourself that is how you're making money, is by just, like, making the lives of so many people worse? And yes, I know this is how capitalism works, and it happens all over the place in and outside of Bandcamp, and it was bound to happen at Bandcamp eventually, but Jesus Christ, it hits close to home. Hopefully a Bandcamp competitor will come through. Hopefully, these journalists will write at other websites. I'm going to obviously continue doing my videos, trying to keep the whatever. I don't have as much insight as these journalists, because these journalists are doing full-time, on the ground, flying around the country, interviewing people. I don't have the resources for that. So I can't even keep pace even close to what was going on there. But, I'll try to make up for it by maybe trying to make more, just fill that void. And I mean, they did say that Bandcamp Daily isn't going away, They did say Bandcamp Daily is not going away, but you're firing half the team, it's going to be very different, to say the least. So that's all I want to say. And then, of course, to bring it all together, if we want to fix this, well, actually, I'm going to step even further back. I have been saying, screaming to the masses for years now, that we need a punk revolution now. Because just the way that the profit incentive functions within the music industry, in combination with this new digital era we are in, has just decimated music as anything with a soul. Bandcamp Daily is one of the few, like, remaining glimmers of hope, and now it's being decimated as well. So we need a punk revolution, which means us artists need to release music that is so damn good and so powerful that it inspires a punk revolution to swim up the stream, up the tide, and overthrow the whole system, because it's that. Because our society needs to have a soul, and it's up to us to give it a soul. Because everyone knows that pop music's trash and it's not a soul. So that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Punk Revolution now.